Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning here in Pineville on this 28th of August, 2022. Mark is going to be reading for us this morning the 22nd chapter of Acts. This is a very interesting chapter because it's Paul giving a message in the Hebrew language to the Jews, and of course, because he was preaching in the Hebrew tongue, he really got their attention, and he tells about his conversion and how God brought him from death to life. And so it's quite an interesting account of his own conversion. And so Mark is going to be reading that. And again, it's taken out of the Authorized King James Version of the Bible.
Men, brethren, and fathers, hear ye my defense, which I make now unto you. When they heard that he spake in the Hebrew tongue to them, they kept more the silence, and he saith, I am verily a man which am a Jew, born in Tarsus, a city in Cilicia, yet brought up in the city at the feet of Gamaliel, and taught according to the perfect manner of the law of the fathers, zealous towards God, as ye all are this day. I persecuted this way unto the death, binding, delivering prisoners, both men and women. So also the high priest doth bear me witness, all the estate of the elders, from whom also I received letters unto the brethren that went to Damascus, to bring them which were there bound in Jerusalem for to be punished. It came to pass, as I made my journey, it was come nigh to Damascus about noon, suddenly there shone from heaven a great light round about me. I fell into the ground and heard a voice saying to me, Saul, why persecutest thou me? I answered, Who art thou, Lord? And he said unto me, I am Jesus of Nazareth, whom thou persecutest. They that were with me saw indeed the light, and were afraid, but they heard not the voice that spake to me. I said, What shall I do, Lord? The Lord said unto me, Rise and go into Damascus, and there shall be told thee of all things which appointed for you to do. When I could not see the glory of that light, being led by the hand of them that were with me, I came to Damascus. One Ananias, devout man according to law, having a good report of all the Jews which dwelt there, came unto me and stood and said unto me, Brother Saul, receive thy sight. In the same hour I looked upon him. And he said, The God of our fathers hath chosen thee, and thou shouldest know his will, and see that just one, shouldest hear the voice of his mouth. For thou shalt be his witness unto all men of what thou hast seen or heard. And now why tarriest thou? Rise and be baptized, and wash away thy sins, calling on the name of the Lord. It came to pass that when I was coming again to Jerusalem, even while I prayed in the temple, I was in a trance, saw him saying to me, Make haste and get thee quickly at Jerusalem. And I received thy testament concerning me, and I said, Lord, they know that I am imprisoned and beaten every synagogue of them that believed on thee. When the blood of thy martyr Stephen was shed, I also was standing by, consenting unto his death, and kept the raiment of them that slew him. And he said unto me, Depart, for I will send thee far hence from the Gentiles. And they gave him audience unto his word, and then lifted up their voice, and said, Alway with such a devil from the earth, it's not fit that he should live. And they cried out, cast off their clothes, and threw dust into the air. The chief captain commanded him to be brought into the castle, and bade that he should be examined by scourging, that he might know. Wherefore they cried still against him, and as they bound him with thongs, Paul said unto the centurion that stood by, Is it lawful for you to scourge a man that is a Roman and uncondemned? When the centurion heard that, he went and told the chief captain, saying, Take heed what thou doest, this man is a Roman. The chief captain came and said to him, Tell me, art thou a Roman? He said, Yea. And the chief captain answered, With a great sum obtained I this freedom, also that I was freeborn. Straightway they departed from him, which should have examined him. The chief captain also was afraid, after he knew that he was a Roman, because he had bound him. On the morrow, because he would have known the certainty wherefore he was accused of the Jews, he loosed him from his bands, commanded the chief priests and all their council to appear and brought Paul down and set before them.
Thank you, Mark. So the question is it ever appropriate to push back against persecution when people are blatantly obeying the law? Yes, it is. Here's a good example of Paul coming against the government. Because he was born freeborn in Rome as a Roman citizen. And so, all these people that are touting Romans 13 are going right against Paul himself for taking a stand against the evil government. Well, I hope you all have a good day today. God bless.